Hello, welcome to Board Deck and Dice. We've just finished a first play of Crown of Emara. Who cares? Probably the person whose crown it is. This is a quite clever little game of action selection. So you have a hand of, you've got a deck of 9 cards. They're all symmetrical. In the base game, you deal 3 to yourself, but you can play more tactically and have the whole 9 to choose from. But as I was playing with Mark, I decided to play the quicker version. And you play 1 card, on your turn you play 1 card to one of these slots which dictates your movement, your bonus action, and then there's 3 other actions you can take. Your movement moves one of your pawns around these 2, I guess they're rondels, they're 2 basic rondels. These ones just give you resources, but if you get some craftsmen out, they give you a bit extra. These ones give you ways to use those resources towards points. But there's 2 types of points. You have citizen points, represented by this man in a flat cap, OVS, and building points. And you'll only score the lowest of the 2.
Yeah.
So Mark absolutely destroyed me in citizen points, but you only got 50 in there, whereas I balanced mine a bit better because I played the solo game, which is a beast, and I got 60. Along the way, you can pick up advisors, which can give you instant or permanent powers, favours, which activate when you use the action matching that symbol. You can get yourself a title here, so my crown's not showing, a prince. Mark got up to be a duke. I've always thought of you as more of a duchess. But the game is that simple. It's relatively quick because literally you're going to play all 9 cards over the course of 3 rounds, shuffle them up again, go again. So it's 6 rounds, 3 cards each.
Understand the cards?
No.
It's all pretty good iconography.
Most difficult thing is probably some of the powers.
Yeah.
But the iconography is actually fairly good. Like this one's a bit vague. Just means you can go anywhere with a big question mark, any quadrant. And this time I got these permanent powers. They were quite helpful actually. Yeah. I got that in the second to last round, but it was still good to be able to claim this guy. I wouldn't be able to get that guy otherwise.
Yeah.
So what do you think of the game?
Yeah, I really liked it. It was sort of everything is simple, but there's a lot to think about.
Yes.
And you really can't do everything you want to do.
No.
But
not at all.
Yeah, it plays well. It took half an hour, and this was my first time playing it.
Yeah.
Like that, so.
Yeah. Oh, I should have spun that. Yeah, the other thing you can do, these boards actually come apart. You can mix them up and have a totally bizarre one, which is nice as well. These things always spin when someone goes to them, which makes them either more difficult to achieve, as in you need more resources, or you get less back. In the solo game, the AI is just getting those points all the time. And they don't have to worry about buildings. They only have to have citizen points. I would say getting building points is slightly harder.
Yeah.
You'd have to get a lot of wood and go to stone.
Rock,
and books here, but books are a bit better if you get a lot for citizens.
Yeah. I got 21 off.
Yeah. You became a duke.
I got almost all of them off these, I think. So.
Yeah, your citizen points. Yes. Yeah, well, that's it.
I didn't put as many craftsmen out, which I think might have been a mistake. But...
If you could have focused your citizen points from those and then just gone for the building points on here, that might have been a good strategy. Like just burned wood to get 10 points.
I think if I hadn't have got that, if I'd have left that one, and then. Or maybe got some citizen points in a different way instead of getting that one.
You'd have been there, so yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, citizen points are definitely easier to come by.
The reason I got that is because I knew that would put me far enough ahead that I wouldn't have to worry about that.
Yes.
But then I didn't really have enough time to
You just need to worry about getting your building up, yeah.
Yeah.
Production value is really nice. The price point's great. I think it's £35 for really high quality shaped wood resources. Everything that could be, I suppose the break could be wood, but it's not technically a resource, so it's good to have that distinction.
Like these aren't technically.
Yeah, you could get some proper jewellery plastic rings in. That'd be funny.
It's not too fiddly to set up, or
not
too fiddly to move stuff around.
And there's, sometimes you're hoarding a few resources, sometimes you're just saying, well, I won't take it because I'm going to pay it straight away.
Like these could be a lot smaller, but then it would make it harder to put stuff out and
and you got the things out.
Iconography would be harder.
I'd love to see them come up with some alternate decks with different powers on. But obviously these things are balanced. But yeah, definitely a great one to check out for the weight of the game. I think it's a great one to teach. Kind of gateway to the next level, really, because of the strategy and the tactics.
It's sort of worker placement, like in
it's
a little bit.
Yeah, I think technically it's
rondel,
2 rondels, isn't it? I mean, the line between those is quite thin sometimes anyway. But you're moving one of your 2 workers around the board. So yeah, cool. It's a cool game. We'll see you next time on Board, Deck and Dice.